Moving on to the 7th question of this paper, and it says if a curve passes through the point 1 comma minus 2 and has slope of the tangent at any point x comma y on it as x square minus 2y whole divided by x, then the curve also passes through the point. Simple one, slope that is dy by dx is given to us, so we have a differential equation. Let's write down this differential equation. Dy by dx, or say y dash, is equal to x square minus 2y divided by x, which can be rewritten as dy by dx plus 2 by x into y is equal to x. This is clear. What I have done, taken 2y by x on one side so that I can see it as the linear differential equation. Now, what is the integrating factor of this equation? Let's write down. This is e to the power integral 2 by x dx, that's simply x square. So, write down the solution now. Therefore, solution is y x square is equal to integral x into x square dx plus constant of integration, or y x square is equal to x4 by 4 plus constant of integration. So, this is clear. Now, let us see what condition is given. It is given the curve is passing through 1 comma minus 2. So, let us pass it through the point. It passes through 1 comma minus 2, meaning let us put the values. We have minus 2 into 1 is equal to 1 by 4 plus c. You get c is equal to minus 2 minus 1 by 4, that is minus 9 by 4. Therefore, y x square is equal to x4 by 4 minus 9 by 4. That is clear. Next, then it also passes through. So, let us write down the curve again with the points like here. Y x square is equal to x4 by 4 minus the constant term, that is 9 by 4. Right. Now, when you substitute these points one by one, you can see on substituting point number 2, you get 0 equals 9 by 4 minus 9 by 4, that is satisfied. So, the correct answer for this question is option number 2. Let us move on to the next question of this paper. If sin 4 alpha plus 4 cos beta plus 2 is equal to 4 root 2 sin alpha cos beta, alpha beta in the interval 0 to pi, find the value of this term, right. So, let us start it. We can read it as sin 4 alpha plus 4 cos beta plus 1 divided by 4 greater than equal to 4th root of the product. See, I am applying AMGM inequality, which is possible for positive values only. Here alpha beta in the interval 0 to pi, sin alpha is positive, but cos beta can also take negative value. But when you look at this left hand side, which is absolutely positive, so RHS is also positive. For this equation, yes, I can think about AMGM inequality, there is no harm with that. And the product gives you simply root 2 times sin alpha into cos beta. That is clear. Now, we have the result with us, sin 4 alpha plus 4 cos 4 beta plus 2 greater than equal to 4 root 2 sin alpha cos beta. Now, we need equality, inequality not required. What does it mean? That simply means that sin alpha raised to the power 4 is 1 and 4 cos beta raised to the power 4 is also 1, giving you alpha equals pi by 2 because it is between 0 to pi. As I said that beta is definitely in the interval 0 to pi, but cos beta is positive, meaning beta is coming as pi by 4. Correct. Now, we are looking for cos alpha plus beta minus cos alpha minus beta. Since alpha is pi by 2, substitute this value pi by 2 here. So, you get cos pi by 2 plus beta, that is minus sine beta, correct. Cos pi by 2 minus beta, that is minus again here sine beta. So, we have the result minus 2 sine beta or minus 2 into 1 by root 2, simply minus root 2 as the result. Let us see from the options minus root 2. Yes, the correct answer for this question is option number 2. Let us move on to the next question, that is question number 9. The integral given to us is equal to, question from definite integral, let us start it. Here we can say let x by e raised to the power x as t, because the function is x by e or e by x type. So, let us start with this one. Now, taking log, you have log x minus 1 multiplied with x is equal to log t. Taking derivative, you have simply x log x, the derivative by product, that gives you x into 1 by x plus log x minus 1 into dx is equal to 1 by t dt. Right? 1 is cancelled, we are left with log x dx is equal to dt by t. Now, let us look at the integral part given to us. It was, let us rewrite it first. Therefore, I equals integral 1 to e x by e raised to the power 2x minus e by x raised to the power x whole multiplied with log x dx. Let us cross check. 1 to e x by e to the power 2x minus e by x raised to the power x, the same function is there. Okay, now start it. We substituted here x by e to the power x as t. So, when you write here x as simply 1 as the lower limit, you get 1 by e, correct. So, integral 1 by e, when you put here e, you get 1, right. Next, this becomes t square minus e by x to the power x is there, while we have taken x by e to the power x, correct. So, the reciprocal is being taken basically, right. So, what would be the result? It is simply 1 by t multiplied with dt by t. Now, integrate it, this gives you t square by 2 minus, this is 1 by t square. So, the integral is 1 by t. Now, put the limit 1 by e to 1 in this result, and that gives you 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by e square plus 1 minus e. Clear? Simplifying, you can write 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 e square minus e. So, that is the final result with us. Let us check out from the given options. 3 by 2 minus e minus 1 by 2 e square, that is option number 1 is the correct answer for this question. So, let us mark and write down. Let us move on to the 10th question of this paper.